Another hopeless romance when you're young. So darling, take my hand. So what if we only just met? True love don't wait for any man, and no one tells us what we can or can't do. Darling, I know, oh I know, yes darling, I know that I'm in love with you. take and breathe. Try as you might, but you can't hide from me. I know all the beauty that you keep. Cover my eyes and they're here. Glimpses of you onto every passing mile. I see them in the sun, the earth, the sky. And I won't stop looking for you till I die. Of you strung on twine, I collect them just to show you how they shine. I know all the beauty that you hide, and I won't stop trying to show you till I die. Just beyond my reach. Won't you then help me to feel complete? Lover, please, if anything I beg you, send me something. 'Cause right now I am lost in one dream. Pacing back and forth and praying you'll help me find you here. Close my eyes, you're looking back at me. Out of all the mother's beauty that I've seen, there is none more beautiful than you to me. Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream. is you, forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. You got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
Pre-game show will begin in 4 minutes. We're 3 minutes away from broadcast. Stand by for broadcast in 60 seconds. Stand by for broadcast in 30 seconds. We're going live in 15 seconds.
The following is a presentation of the IH Sports Network.
High school basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams.
Sponsored by South Fork Physical Therapy, One Bank of Tennessee, First National Bank, Ray's Axe, Danny's Drugs, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Mountain People's Health Councils, Lumber King, and United Cumberland Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's broadcast here on the IH Sports Network as we come to you from Harriman High School as we're set to cover the Region 2A Region Championship here this evening. The Oneida Lady Indians take on the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets. Jonathan Markham going to be bringing you the call this evening, joined alongside by John L. Strunk on color commentary, Bo Kidd, statistics and color commentary, Clayton Posey running our production tonight. Once again, tonight's broadcast will be audio only. We apologize for that once again. You will be able to watch tape delay video playback 24 hours from now. We have Lucas Laxon on our camera helping us with that. Of course, big thank you to Greg Bond and Ben Garrett with IHSN. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Roarks Pharmacy Scouting Report right after this.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network as we're ready to begin our Roarks Pharmacy Scouting Report. Roarks Pharmacy, of course, shaped by the unique community that we serve. Bo, what you got?
Round 4 of this very long-standing rivalry between the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets and the Oneida Lady Indians. Coalfield coming into tonight 25-7 on the season. They finished the regular season 9-1 in District 3A play, co-champions with the Lady Indians in that one. 10-0 at home, 8-4 on the road, 7-3 in neutral site play coming into this one. Once again, fourth game against the Lady Indians this year. The first was a victory at Coalfield, 54-30. Oneida returns the favor back in February, on February 13th, with a 53-45 victory. District championship just down the road at Roane State Community College about a week or so ago, I apologize. On the 23rd, Coalfield, a 37-31 victory over the Lady Indians. Special thanks to Greg Addington, the sports information director down at Coalfield. Gave me a little nugget for tonight. This is the 11th time since 1968 that Coalfield has faced the team 4 times in a season. Oneida has been that opponent 3 times. This is the 5th time in 9 region title appearance games for Coalfield that it'll be Oneida facing them in those title games. They've split. They're 2-2 against Oneida during that time span. Oneida won the region titles back in 92 and 2002. Coalfield won them in 05 and 2022. Guys, you cannot ask for a bigger matchup in a region championship game than these 2 absolute juggernaut teams here this evening.
I mean, you said it, absolutely. These 2 teams, I mean, in contention for some of the greatest adversaries in all of East Tennessee, maybe the whole state. So when you see this game, especially with such stakes as this, the region matchup, it's always going to be a big game to play into.
Correct. And I guess what I'm looking at tonight, guys, will it be offense or defense that wins the day? The last game that these guys played, 37-31 win in the district championship by Coalfield. That was the fewest points scored by Coalfield all year in the win.
By both teams,
That was the fewest points scored by Oneida in the loss for all year. So defense won tonight, we could say, in the district championship. Will that be the case here tonight? Oneida came out streaking the other night with a lot of three-pointers made. Think of the 12 made baskets in the first half. 9 of them were threes. They put Oakdale on notice very quickly, got a lead built, and they held on against the high-scoring Oakdale Eagles. That's what Oneida needs to do tonight.
That's the key. They got to come out armed and dangerous again, just like they did that night.
And the defensive intensity after that first timeout, they went down 9-3.
Yep.
Coach West called a timeout, discussed it fervently about what he was seeing and was not seeing. The intensity ratcheted up defensively, and they carried it through 3.5 quarters from there. Kind of tailed off in the fourth quarter. We saw Oakdale make a little bit of splash, but they kept up with them offensively. But they wore themselves out playing that defense. Hey, they got to turn around 2 days later and play that same kind of ball game if they want to come out with a win here tonight on the defensive end.
And don't forget about after that initial timeout, you talked about it, 9-3, Oneida was down. They came out on a 12-0 run after that and took that lead back from Oakdale quickly. It didn't take long for them to get that lead back. They've got to be able, in my opinion, for Oneida to be successful in this ballgame tonight. You don't necessarily have to jump out to that huge lead and then hold on. You can grind. You saw that you can grind with this team earlier this year in the win at Oneida and then even at the district championship game. Oneida grinded out. Would it be nice to jump out to that lead? Absolutely. But remember in your head, this team right here, the Coalfield team that has been a phenomenal team all season long. Guys, we may have played this team better than anybody else in the state up to this point. Why not make it a great fourth time around? Because guess what? Who knows? You may see round 5 later on.
You never know. And I will say this. Both teams are loaded with shooters.
Yes,
They're loaded with scorers. But defense won today. We already said it, 37-31 in the district championship the last time they met. Low-scoring affair. Does that continue tonight? We'll see. But Oneida, they had all 4 of their sharpshooters clicking the other night. All 4, Pike, West, Duncan, and Stiltner, all bombing it in from 3. If Oneida can get all 4 of those involved early, let them see it go through, it should be a big positive for Oneida tonight.
All right, let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard after this.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Okay. Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. We're going to take a look at our Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Helenwood Foods this week has 24-pack, 12-ounce cans, Pepsi products for $12.99 and chicken tenders $3.99 a pound. What's going on in the area, Bo?
Of course, the sub-state possible matchups. Unica against North Green tonight. That's at Washburn High School, 7 o'clock tip-off. All the region title games tonight, of course, 7 p.m. And then down in Region 3, you've got Van Buren County against Copper Basin. That's at South Pitt High School. And then Region 4 down at Gordonsville. The only team that's hosting an actual region title game tonight. Gordonsville will host Jackson County this evening. Guys, that right there is 8 phenomenal teams that are left here in single A.
Yeah, there's some heavy hitters. Van Buren may be the best team in the state. Who knows? But, yeah, it's heavy hitters all across the state tonight. That Unica, of course, we'll be picking in at that Unica North Green. Looks like North Green's playing pretty good basketball.
They are playing some really good basketball.
So we'll see what comes out of there. Of course, that's going to be the pairing coming out of this matchup tonight. Who will host and who will travel. That's what we'll be looking at.
All right, let's take another quick break, and we'll be back with the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineup and opening tip.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
As you catch the tail end of our nation's national anthem there, we're going to take a look at the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineup. McDonald's of Oneida says, breakfast, lunch, dinner, let us do the cooking. We're going to start just as they are with your Oneida Lady Indians. Number 2, Cameron Stiltner. Number 12, Kendall Duncan. Number 24, Ellie West. Number 33, Larissa Jones. And number 41, Elizabeth Zachary. Rounds out the starting lineups for the Oneida Lady Indians. And now the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups for the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets. And that'll be number 3, Lily Wright. Number 15, Lily Claire Lau. Number 20, Emerson Nichols. Number 30, Maddie Beard. And number 32, Gracie Davis. We are set to tip this one off. Of course, Coalfield tonight in their home whites, black and orange trim with orange numerals and lettering. Oneida in their road blacks with the orange and black checkerboard trim with orange lettering and numerals. Fellas, I'd say we are ready to put on a show in this one here tonight.
Well, we had one last night. Why not follow it up?
It'll be number 30. Sorry.
Go ahead.
It'll be number 33, Larissa Jones, and number 30, Maddie Beard, meeting at midcourt for the opening tip-off. Two rivals ready to begin this game. Ball is up, and Coalfield will start the game with possession. Lily Wright brings it across midcourt for the Lady Yellow Jackets. She's going to give it to Emerson Nichols. She'll take it to the logo. Swings it over to the corner to Maddie Beard. Ball's up, shot just off. Kendall Duncan snags the board on the defensive side. Fires it to Cameron Stiltner. She brings it across midcourt for the Lady Indians. Back to Kendall Duncan. Going to the top of the key, finds Ellie West near the logo. She dribbles, drives in, gives it to Cameron Stiltner. Now over to Larissa Jones. As she drives in, tries to put it off the glass. It's good for 2 points. First 2 points of the game come from Larissa Jones for the Lady Indians.
Nice job by Larissa attacking the paint, getting it off the glass.
Lily Wright now drives in, kicks it out to number 15, Lily Claire Lau. Just off, rebound by number 32, Gracie Davis. Put back, no good. Kendall Duncan gets the defensive board. That'll be her second already. Cameron Stiltner drives in, puts it off the glass, won't go. As the rebound is collected by number 32, Gracie Davis. Now Lily Wright finds Maddie Beard once again in the corner, open for three. No good. Kendall Duncan snags another board.
Love it. Crashing the boards.
The quick fire up ahead to Larissa Jones. Just off, Emerson Nichols comes down with the board.
We're getting some good looks by attacking the paint early against the Coalfield defense. That worked in the last couple of matchups. Unfortunately, no points.
Got to finish.
Emerson Nichols sends it to Maddie Beard in the corner. Now Gracie Davis, top of the key for three. No good. The tip by Larissa Jones into the hands of Elizabeth Zachary. The tie-up by Gracie Davis does force the jump ball. Possession remains with the Lady Indians.
All 3-point opportunities have been taken by Coalfield. That's all they've shot. Nothing going down so far.
So except for the one putback, yeah.
Elizabeth Zachary gives it to Kendall Duncan. Works around the perimeter, gives it to Larissa Jones. The high jumper just off into the hands of Maddie Beard.
Yeah, Beard affected that shot by Jones there.
Lily Wright gives back to Beard. Now to Gracie Davis in the paint. And the foul's going to get called there on the Lady Indians.
Didn't look like much. Looked like we got quite a bit of ball there. We'll see who it goes against.
We'll get Zachary.
That's her first and team's first.
Oneida in that 1-2-2 zone, and what they did, they put Davis at the elbow, and then she rolled to the basket. They found her. She was too deep, and our recovery was slow. We fouled her, put her at the line.
Gracie Davis' first foul shot, no good. Second one will fall. Oneida leads by 1-2 to 1 score. Cameron Stiltner crosses the timeline. She gives to Kendall Duncan. Cameron Stiltner once again drives in against Wright, kicks back out to Larissa Jones near the wing. Jones drives in, puts it up, it's good. Never even had to touch the glass on that one.
Beard right in her face, but she got that high arcing shot, does Jones. We've seen it for years. It was true.
Lily Wright with the drive in. Forces the foul and one.
I believe that's going to be a second on.
Yes, it'll be against Zachary, her second, team second.
Yeah, she just put her head down, and we've seen her do that in the last couple of games. Put her head down. She's driving with reckless abandon. She gets that one to go in, though.
And the and one play is complete. Number 15, Tinley Jeffers, checks into the game, gives Elizabeth Zachary a break. Still with that 1-point lead. Cameron Stiltner has it for the Lady Indians. She finds Kendall Duncan in the corner. Duncan drives in, gives it out to Tinley Jeffers. Jeffers back to Stiltner. Stiltner back to Jeffers. Now Jeffers to Duncan. Lily Wright gets her hands in there, steals the ball away from Kendall Duncan. Long pass up ahead. Larissa Jones tries to get in there, but it's in the hands of Maddie Beard, and she puts it up for two.
Just beat the defense back that time.
Harley West made the logo. As she finds Tinley Jeffers down in the lane, she tries to give it back out to West, is successful. Cameron Stiltner in the corner, drives in. And they're going to get her for the travel.
Yep, and she did.
She shifted her pivot foot a little bit. So there's a turnover for the Lady Indians. Gives Coalfield a much-needed possession if you're a fan of the Lady Yellow Jackets. As Lily Wright walks it up, she'll cross.
That's very close to a 10 count.
Now it's Lily Claire Lau, back to Nichols. Lau gives it to Maddie Beard, back to Emerson Nichols. Finds Gracie Davis on the wing. Now Lily Wright in the lane up against Duncan.
Oh, nice
steal by
steal.
Larissa Jones.
That's got to be a foul.
Ball will remain with the Lady Indians, just barely tipped out there by, I believe that was Emerson Nichols.
It was. Yes. It was more of a foul than it was a.
And Coach West gets a stare down from the official on the sideline.
I don't blame him, though.
Cameron Stiltner finds Ellie West. West drives into the lane, puts a shot up. No good. Number 15, Lily Claire Lau gets the rebound. She puts one up on the other end. No good once again. Ball is out of bounds. Will remain with the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Wow. Couple of calls going against Oneida early.
Yep.
Inbound comes in, collected by Lily Wright. She fires it over to Beard. Now to Lau. Kendall Duncan snags it. They'll say she stepped out, though.
Kendall Duncan wasn't standing out of bounds. She wasn't even close.
Number 22, Madison Jackson enters the game. She gives Gracie Davis a break for the Lady Jackets.
Unless they're saying that Larissa Jones touched it while her foot was out.
That's the only thing it could be.
Lily Wright gives it to Jackson. Back to Wright. Long fire over to Lau. Drives in against Jeffers. Gives it to Emerson Nichols. She'll take the three-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Tinley Jeffers.
Look. We had a streaker. Was missed.
Kendall Duncan gives to Ellie West.
Credit Coalfield with good man-to-man defense so far in this game. Pushing everything out. Nothing easy. Everything contested.
Cameron Stiltner at the top of the key finds Ellie West on the wing. Larissa Jones, wide open lane to the basket, but the block there by Madison Jackson. As now Lily Claire Lau going to try to put one off the glass. No good. Tinley Jeffers.
Got to push it.
The rebound.
You got numbers. Let's push it.
Cameron Stiltner finds Kendall Duncan in the corner, wide for three, and it's good. Kendall Duncan gets a three.
Puts Oneida up one. Nice transition.
Lily Wright now going to take the three-point. Off, Tinley Jeffers with the rebound. Feeds to Ellie West. Long throw
there we
ahead
go.
To Cameron Stiltner. Euro step finish in the paint. 2 points for Cameron Stiltner.
That's great court awareness.
We're going to find positive things early in the offense. We got to push the ball up the floor.
I'll watch the arm extension.
Lau. At the logo, resetting the offense. Gives it to Nichols. Now to Beard in the corner. Back to Lau. Near the wing.
Very patient right here. They're looking for something.
Beard's going to take the three-point attempt from the corner and drain it for 3 points. All tied up once again. Minute 15 left to play in the first quarter.
Don't want her to get hot.
Nope. Cameron Stiltner has it for the Indians. She drives in, kicks back out to Kendall Duncan. Another three-point attempt.
Bang! Give it to her. She's got the hot hand.
Keep shooting them, Kendall.
You get that look, young lady, you better fire it every time.
Lily Wright. The give to Maddie Beard. Shot no good.
Stiltner's, she got her arm hung in there and she's in pain. Looks like it's the shoulder. I think it's the shoulder that she may have injured a couple of times throughout the year. She'll be sub 4 for Maddie Pike. She'll get some attention on the bench. Hopefully she'll be able to return, but she's in some pain right now.
Inbound goes to Lily Wright of the Lady Yellow Jackets. As Maddie Beard takes it, driving in, tries to get it to Gracie Davis.
Great way to get your hands up.
Marissa Jones snags that one.
Great way to get your hands up there by Kendall Duncan, getting her hands in the passing lanes.
As Ellie West crosses midcourt. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Give to Kendall Duncan. Now to Tinley Jeffers. Gracie Davis gets her hands in there. Maddie Beard comes up with it. Ball is loose. And they're going to give Oneida possession.
1.2 left on the clock. That is enough time for a catch and shoot, but it's got to be quick. Take whatever they give you right here.
Absolutely. Gotta get in quick.
Ball is into Maddie Pike. Big shot, no good. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, the Oneida Lady Indians 12, Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets 9.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved. We're back here on the IH Sports Network. Second quarter set to begin.
Coalfield Lady Jackets will have possession to begin the second quarter. As Beard's inbound goes to Lily Claire Lau. He fires it back over to Beard in the corner. Now top of the key. Lau's going to take the three-point attempt and drain it for 3 points. Ellie West brings it up for the Lady Indians. Fires to Kendall Duncan. Duncan gives to Tinley Jeffers. Back to Ellie West. Tries to get the ball into Tinley Jeffers, but it's into the hands of Maddie Beard.
Turnovers, like we saw the other night. Turnovers with no shot opportunities are killers.
Wow. Gives to Beard in the corner. Tries to find Wright. Ellie West gets the steal.
How's that not a foul?
Nice hezzy step.
Kendall Duncan bringing it up against Nichols.
Right.
Jeffers, and they're going to call the push on, I believe, number 20, Emerson Nichols. And that will be correct. That's her first and team first. Inbound goes to Maddie Pike of the Lady Indians. She finds Kendall Duncan. Ellie West, top of the key.
West has got the smaller Nichols on her. That's a good matchup.
Kendall Duncan taking another three-point tip.
Give that young lady the ball.
She's out here saying this is real firepower. She is judge, jury, executioner, everything out here tonight for the Lady Indians so far.
3 of 3 from deep.
As there's another three-point attempt, and it's off. Elizabeth Zachary gets the rebound for the Lady Indians. And there's another push call. It's going to be against Gracie Davis as she had a little contact on Ellie West.
That's just great box out by Ellie West right there. No, they're actually going to call that on 30.
On 30?
That's a horrible call. It should have been on Baird. I'm sorry, it should have been on Davis.
Absolutely should have.
West had a great box out. You called it, Bo, and Davis took a two-hand shove as the ball was already almost to half court. A little bit of annex that we saw in the championship game last week playing out here tonight.
West comes out of the game for just a minute. Stiltner replaces her.
Good to see Stiltner back.
Stiltner tries to feed to Zachary. Gracie Davis comes up with the steal there. Sorry there. Lily Wright going to attempt the three-pointer. It's off. Kendall Duncan gets the rebound.
That's Duncan's fourth board already in this one.
Guys are a little bit small in this lineup.
Cameron Stiltner driving in, puts it up off the glass. 2 points for Cameron Stiltner.
I'll take the small lineup if we're going to get to the lane like that.
Yeah, keep attacking. Nice job.
5-point lead, biggest lead for either team thus far.
17-12 Oneida.
Lily Wright gives to Nichols. Emerson Nichols back to Wright. Over to Lau. Back to Nichols. 3-point attempt from the wing. Just off. Lily Claire Lau gets the offensive board. Feeds to Gracie Davis. Now Lily Wright.
Oneida has got to eliminate second chance opportunities here.
Lau. Back to Wright.
Davis has got good position. They've just missed her a couple of times. We got to be aware of her down on the box.
Jones and West await the next dead ball to check back in.
Lily Wright. Slow, patient offense here for Coalfield. Gracie Davis going to take the three-point attempt. And
great box out.
Box out by Cameron Stiltner. Tips into the hands of Kendall Duncan.
Ooh, slow down.
Kendall Duncan has it on the wing, drives in to the lane, gives to Maddie Pike.
Setting up a play here.
Cameron Stiltner. The feed off the pick and roll to Zachary. 2 points.
Nice patient offense. How about a timeout, Coalfield?
Timeout, Coalfield. We will take the same. We'll be back right after this.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
All right, we're back here on the IH Sports Network.
Apparently it wasn't a timeout.
We apologize. The official clarified that there was a timeout call, but we still took a timeout, so we'll still consider it a Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price, the agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118, as that'll be a turnover for the Lady Jackets, as the ball will go out of bounds.
Discombobulated. That's the look I see on this Cofield bunch. The shot is not falling from the outside, and they're just being outplayed a little bit by Oneida right now.
Ellie West driving in against two Cofield defenders, draws the foul. Shot was no good, but she will go to the line for two.
West, the southpaw, the lefty, put it on the floor. She went hard off the elbow, left elbow, went to the goal, got it up on the glass, and did get some body contact. She'll go for the first free throw attempts of Oneida tonight.
First shot up, and no good.
We need to get her in the scoring column and get her clicking.
Second shot is up, no good as well. So now Lily Wright crosses the timeline for the Lady Jackets. She gives it to Maddie Beard. Now Lily Claire Lau back to Lily Wright. Maddie Beard gives to Gracie Davis down in the paint. Tries to put the shot up. It's off into the hands of Cameron Stiltner for the board. Larissa Jones.
Nice.
Off the glass for two.
Guys, I'll say this, and I'm not trying to be going against anybody, but this is by far the most quiet I've heard a Cofield crowd in a while.
And it's getting chippy.
Yes, it is.
We're going to have a foul called.
They're going to get Maddie Pike, I believe, on this one.
Yeah, Wright did a big fat flop over there right in front of the Oneida bench with no call. The stands lost it on the Cofield section. The stands lost it on the Oneida section because you can't do that if there's nothing called. But there was nothing called, and she came to the other side of the floor, and she got her a foul called.
Lily Wright takes the three-point attempt and drains it.
Now that's what she can do.
She can, and she can do it very well.
She don't need the antics. She's a great player.
Ellie West gives to Tinley Jeffers. Now Stiltner, top of the key. Trying to get to Jones. Maddie Beard gets the hands in there. We're going to have a jump ball called as Larissa Jones and number 21, Addie Carson of the Lady Jackets tie up to force the jump ball.
Keeps it in Oneida's favor here.
Yeah, nice job by Jones to get over there in the corner and wrestle for that thing and get the tie up. Keep possession in Oneida's favor right here. Duncan back in on the floor after a short break.
Cameron Stiltner finds Ellie West over on the right wing. Cameron Stiltner back. The drive-in kick out to West.
Good patience by Oneida.
Two of the best right there in the region. One-on-one with one another.
Larissa Jones tried to drive in. Ball's tipped. Never mind, they're going to say it's not tipped. They're going to give possession to the Cofield Lady Jackets.
Anything 50-50 is going Cofield's way right now.
Yeah, that clearly went off the jersey of 15.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. Wow.
Lily Wright. Top of the key, fires to Maddie Beard in the corner. Gracie Davis over to Lily Claire Lau. Lau. To give to Carson.
Seems like nobody scored in a while, doesn't it?
Lily Wright, three-point attempt is off. Lily Claire Lau gets the board back to Lily Wright. She'll take the mid-range jump shot and put up 2 points with it.
That can't happen. We got to get the defensive boards, limit their second chances.
Cameron Stiltner. The give to Kendall Duncan. Duncan gives to Jones. Now to West. Tinley Jeffers finds Kendall Duncan. She drives in. Tries to get Tinley Jeffers into the hands of Coalfield's number 15, Lily Claire Lau. She gives to Lily Wright and draws the foul as she goes up. We'll send Lily Wright to the line for 2. Foul was called on number 33, Larissa Jones of the Lady Indians.
Timeout, Marv West.
It's timeout. We'll take the same. We'll be back right after this.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
We're back here on the IH Sports Network, coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life and Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118 or 511-8 if you are cultured.
This will be free throws 4 and 5 for Coalfield of the half. Attempted. Oneida has only attempted 2 in this half. Is that right, Bo?
I believe so.
Lily Wright's first shot is off. No good. And now the second shot is up and is good. Oneida's lead now at 3.
They led by as much as 7.
Less than a minute to play in the first half. Kendall Duncan near the wing, screen from Jeffers. To give to Larissa Jones. Now Ellie West. Back to Tinley Jeffers. And she gives to Kendall Duncan. Drives lane to the basket. Shot is off. And we're going to have a foul called in the midst of the rebounding attempt.
I think it's going to go against Jones, guys, and that'll be number 3.
No, it's going against Stiltner.
That's a break.
That's her second, the team third.
Even though that's 2 on Stiltner, that's a break because I think that was number 3 on Jones the way it looked.
No, it just would have been number 2 on Jones.
Wright crosses midcourt. She gives to number 4, Izzy McDaniel. Ball out of bounds. They will call a kick ball, though. Number 22, Maddie Pike.
Stiltner gets sub for protection with those 2 fouls. Pike's back in.
32, Gracie Davis checks back in for the Lady Jackets. Possession remains with the Lady Jackets after the kick ball. Lily Wright driving in.
No, she ain't getting that one.
Kendall Duncan now bringing it up for the Lady Indians. On the break.
Yeah, Coach, sorry, but that's it. That's going to be a foul on Wright. That's her first. It's the team's 4th.
Little frustrated, I think, right there. She didn't get the foul call, but she came down and a little overzealous.
Inbound from Duncan goes to Ellie West. West finds Maddie Pike in the corner, open for 3.
Bang!
It's good. And that's the end of the first half here in this one. Oneida Lady Indians 24, Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets 18.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
This is the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 423-569-5055. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Score currently sits Oneida Lady Indians 24, Coalfield Yellow Jackets 18. We're here bringing you the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. When today is unpredictable, staying focused on your long-term financial goals matters more than ever. Count on your Ameriprise Financial Advisor for personalized, goal-based advice to help you navigate now and stay on track for tomorrow. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 423-569-5055. That's 423-569-5055. Office is located at 19461 Alberta Street, Oneida, Tennessee. Gentlemen, this first half is one categorized. I mean, we talked about the rivalry coming in, and now we're here. We're seeing, both student sections loud, thumping, and we're seeing a pretty good game of basketball here. Let's talk about it.
Bo, you want to lead off with stats?
We can, and that's going to tell a lot of the story, guys. Coalfield, 6 of 24 from the floor for 25%, 3 of 16 from deep for 18 or just under 19%, 3 of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. Led by Lily Wright with 9 points, 2 blocks, and a rebound. 3.6 boards for Lily Claire Lau, 5 points and a rebound for Maddie Beard, 1.2 rebounds for Gracie Davis. 11 total rebounds for Coalfield, 4 of them on the offensive glass, 4 turnovers. For Oneida, 10 of 16 from the floor, 62.5%. A perfect 4 of 4 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Led in the first half, Kendall Duncan, 9 points, 6 boards in the first half. Also, 6 points for Larissa Jones, 2 points, 2 boards for for Elizabeth Zachary, 4 points, 3 assists for Cameron Stiltner, and 3 points for Maddie Pike. 12 rebounds for Oneida, none on the offensive glass, 7 turnovers, though. That's the big key to this one. Oneida's not gotten an offensive rebound. They have 3 more turnovers in this ballgame right now. But right now, it's the hot hand behind the three-point line and the efficiency of their offense that has Oneida in this lead.
Yeah, yep. And we look at the scores, 24-18, and we talked about the score in the district championship. Oneida only had 31 points in the entire game. They've got 24 at halftime.
Remember, this was an 11-9 game at halftime in the district title game.
It was all defense, and it has been pretty much that way as well. I hear that you say Oneida has shot 62%
from the floor.
Yet their lead is only 6.
Yes, the biggest lead of the night is 9. We got that 3 at the buzzer to take it to 6. Coalfield gets the ball back coming out at half. Remember that.
Yeah, save from that 3, like you said, save from that 3 right at the buzzer. This is just a 3-point game, and we've shot 60% from the field. It's a crazy game, but that just shows how good Coalfield is as well. And it's just a 2-possession game at this point, and we expect a doozy to close this thing out.
And let me tell you something, that's not the only doozy of a game right now going on. Wait till you hear some of these scores on the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. My goodness.
Can't wait to hear it.
Oh, my gosh.
You want to do that right now? Or you
yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, let's go. The Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Helenwood Foods this week has, let me pull it up here, 24-pack cans, 12-ounce Pepsi products, $12.99, and chicken tenders, $3.99 a pound.
Not a game in East Tennessee right now that is being decided by more than this scoreboard right here that we've got at 24-18. Greenville and Daniel Boone tied at 31 at the half. Sevier County and Morristown East, 17-16 Morristown East leads going into the second quarter. North Green Unaka, North Green leading 16-14 entering the second quarter. Bearden and Farragut tied at 13 entering the second quarter. Cott County leading Northview Academy 24-21 at the half. Kingston leading McMinn Central 23-21 at the half. Alcoa trailing Heritage with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, 16-15. Guys, this is March basketball in Tennessee.
Championship basketball.
You got to love it.
You lay it all out, right?
Got to love it.
Looking for more of the same here in this game.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with second half action right after this.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join SFN.TV for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit SFN.TV for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at SFN.TV, your home for local sports and community memories.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
We're back on the IH Sports Network as we are set to begin the third quarter of this game. That lead currently sits at 6 for the Lady Indians.
Coalfield will start the second half with the ball, looking to try to eat into this 6-point lead.
Both teams put their starters back out to begin the second half.
No doubt about it.
Bo, me and you talked off the air. We expect Maddie Wright, I should say Miss Wright, for Coalfield to take a big step in the second half. That's a wall.
That's a wall. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Okay, either way, it gets to Oneida. They should have got her for the shove. They should have got her on the shove, though.
John L. was distracting me. I didn't see any of it.
Well, this pole that cuts across my line of sight doesn't help either.
You could stand up.
I'm too pretty to stand up.
I'm not even sure what that means. But Cameron Stiltner gives to Elizabeth Zachary.
Oh, had it. Had West on the cut, missed it.
Larissa Jones gives to Ellie West on the outside. She drives in. Up and off.
Great hustle.
But they get the board. Ellie West takes the three. No good. Cameron Stiltner fights for that board and gets it.
She walked.
And they're going to get her on the travel.
Great effort, though, by the ladies in black and orange tonight. Couple of second chance opportunities there. It ended in a turnover, but we'll take it.
And that's our first offensive rebounds of the night, guys.
Really?
Yes.
Lily Claire Lau has brought it up for the Lady Jackets. She gives to Beard in the corner. Bounce feed to right. Back out to Lau. Three-point attempt, top of the key, no good. Gracie Davis with an athletic rebound. She draws the foul on the putback.
And I believe they're going to get Zachary with her third.
Let's see.
Yep.
Got to do your work early on a shot like that. Defensively, you got to get a box out. We failed to do that, and Davis is so good on the offensive glass.
Her first shot is up and good from the foul line. Sorry, John Hill. Second shot is up and good as well. That leads down to 4. We are just beginning the second half. Cameron Stiltner. The give to Elizabeth Zachary. Back out to Jones as she drives in, puts
Fouled.
it up. No good. Kendall Duncan tries to get the rebound. Tie up by Maddie Beard and Larissa Jones after the ball came loose, forces the jump ball. Cofield will have possession.
Jones drove in, took a jump shot from the foul line, and her arm is visibly knocked around.
Yep.
And nothing called. I cannot believe that. All three officials should have seen that.
Looks like she's maybe experiencing some pain from that arm too now.
She's going to battle, though.
Lily Claire Lau gives to Maddie Beard. Now Lily Wright in the wing, defended by West, fires over to Emerson Nichols as she'll drive in, try to draw the contact. It will go out. They'll keep possession with the Jackets.
Duncan straight up, held her ground, a lot of contact, also blocked the shot.
Lily Wright, the give back to Maddie Beard. Now Emerson Nichols back to Lily Wright. She drives around the perimeter. Emerson Nichols fires over to Lily Claire Lau in the corner. Back to Lily Wright at the top of the key. Back to Lily Claire Lau in the corner to Gracie Davis in the paint. Shots up.
Oh!
They're going to call the foul there.
Late whistle.
Late whistle.
I mean,
it goes against Duncan.
It went up on the glass. We got a rebound. We're turning to run the other way, and the whistle blew.
Yes.
That's how late it was.
First shot is up, no good.
BDL.
Gracie Davis, number 32 at the line, if we have not mentioned that already. Second shot.
BDL.
Ball don't lie.
You got it.
Second shot was no good. As Ellie West now has it for the Lady Indians. She gives to Kendall Duncan. Duncan fires over to Stiltner. Now Stiltner to give to West. West driving in on Lau. Feeds to Zachary. Zachary kicks back out to Stiltner in the corner. Finds Larissa Jones. Maddie Beard gets a hand in there. Larissa Jones keeps possession. Also avoids the backcourt violation. Elizabeth Zachary takes the mid-range jumper. Just off. Larissa Jones gets the rebound. Tie up from Maddie Beard, forces the jump ball. However,
stays with Oneida this time. As it's getting physical.
Stiltner inbounds for the Lady Indians. She'll give to Ellie West.
They're going to clear it out. They're going to clear it out.
West takes the three-point. No good. Lily Wright snags the board. And they're going to call a reach in on Kendall Duncan.
They call that foul, but don't call body slams earlier.
Protects your stars. That's what that was, but it shouldn't have been. We shouldn't have been bodying up 75 feet from the basket.
That's the third foul against Oneida already in the quarter.
Free throws may play a big part in this thing.
Lily Claire Lau has it for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
That's a wall.
Cameron Stilner gets the hand back in there. Emerson Nichols.
And then
draws the foul as she tries to drive in. Defended by 3 Lady Indians defenders.
And that's on Jones. That's her third. What?
They're saying that's her first.
That's definitely not her first.
I think that foul, did that go on Jones?
He said 33, yes. I think he read it off of Colefield's lineup.
That was from the floor. However, if they get another foul, it's not going to matter, as they will be in the bonus. Lily Wright has it for the Lady Yellow Jackets. She drives in, puts it off the glass, bounces in for 2. 2-point lead now for the Lady Indians. That lead just seems to be going down.
Yeah, Oneida, 4 minutes gone, haven't scored.
But Kendall Duncan, the bounce feed to Zachary off the glass for 2.
Nice pass. Drew 2 defenders, did Duncan. Dumped it down to the other box. Zachary sticks it in.
Lily Wright.
Are you yawning?
No, they do call me Yanni Baseball. Maddie Beard gives to Gracie Davis for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Emerson Nichols, the bounce feed to Davis. Off the glass and 1. For the record, John, I'm not yawning because I'm tired. I'm very much invested in this one.
And that's the 4th on Zachary.
This one official, I don't care. If you're shooting around the rim, he's going to call a foul on somebody.
Tinley Jeffers checks in to replace Zachary with 4 fouls. That Cofield, that is the 5th foul. They are in the bonus now. Shot no good. Kendall Duncan with an athletic rebound.
That was the 10th free throw attempt by Cofield. Oneida's attempted 2.
Cameron Stiltner to give to Tinley Jeffers. Now out to Ellie West. Matched up against Wright.
Hey!
They're going to call a foul.
It does work on this end.
They're going to get Lily Wright with that one.
That's a second on Wright.
In the old days, we would call that a make-up call.
I think they still call it that these days.
You're not that old, Jono.
Thank you.
There's another foul called as Larissa tries to go up for a shot.
That'll be going against Beard. That's her second.
Got some good action off the inbounds.
Yep.
Jones flashed to the box. They saw her backside box, and she gets hammered.
First foul shot up and good. Didn't mean to elbow you in the shoulder.
Just like I did right then. I should be getting 2 foul shots.
Second one is also good. She's got those high arcing foul shots. Coach Marv West going to take a timeout. We'll take the same, and we'll be back right after this.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
We're back here on the IH Sports Network, coming out of the Farm Bureau Home, Auto, Life, and Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. The phone number there is 423-569-5118. We're coming back, 4-point lead for the Lady Indians. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
It was a 6-point lead at halftime. still a 4. Oneida did not score the first 4 minutes of this quarter, so it was the first 4 minutes were won by Cofield. Oneida settled back in a little bit. This lineup, Oneida could go to a spread and go one-on-one with anybody they choose, Bo. I'm not sure why we haven't done that. I would love to see that spread out and let West go to work.
Yeah, I agree.
Lady Jackets with possession.
Tinley West into the game as well for Oneida.
Lily Claire Lau is going to toss that one. I think that pass was intended for Beard. Goes out of bounds. Lady Indians have possession.
Yeah, she threw it right in between, I believe, Beard and Wright. Maybe Davis and Wright. But, yeah, she did a little spin move to get open and test the lane, and then she just threw it away.
Points here on this possession are big for Oneida.
Kendall Duncan feeds around, tries to give to Maddie Pike. Lily Wright gets in the passing lane, gets the steal there. She puts it up. It's no good. Kendall Duncan rebound, but the tie-up for the jump ball, I believe that was number 4, Izzy McDaniel.
It was.
With the tie-up.
Yeah, every time we get a rebound, we got to clear that thing. And if they're going to stay back underneath and go for the ball, we got to clear it and go.
Lily Wright. Lady Jackets remain possession with the jump ball. Maddie Beard takes the three-point shot. Larissa Jones for the board.
And a foul on Davis.
Wasn't sure they were going to call it, but she held on to her all the way down. In case you're wondering, the foul situation is Oneida has 5 teams, so Cofield will shoot the rest of the way with 2:22. That's team 3 on Cofield.
Larissa Jones has it for the Lady Indians. She gives to Tinley Jeffers. Jeffers tries to find another Lady Indian. She finds Kendall Duncan. Duncan finds Maddie Pike. Pike gives back to Ellie West. Now over to Larissa Jones. Takes the 2-point mid-range jump shot. No good. Tinley Jeffers gets the rebound.
High points it.
Ellie West with it round the logo. 4-point lead still for the Lady Indians. Minute 40 seconds left.
What a great
Ellie
take.
West drives in.
And a foul. Ellie West is taking a beating, guys.
Great drive. She got it up on the glass. Thought that thing was going to hit the front of the rim and fall back in, but it just crept back over the front side. Did not go through, so Ellie will shoot 2.
Foul was against Davis. That's her second.
Shot is up and good. First foul shot for Ellie West.
How about the first points of the game for Ellie West?
The first points of the game for Ellie West, and we've held a lead for a long time. I don't know if I
can tell you exactly when it was. Colefield's last lead came with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
I don't know if you'd
second shot up and good as well.
If you'd have gave me those 2 stats, Bo, I would have had a hard time believing it.
I promise it's right.
We're watching it.
Lily Wright gives to Maddie Beard. Now over to Lily Claire Lau, top of the key. Maddie Beard takes the 3 from the wing. It's off. Maddie Pike grabs the rebound. And they're going to call the foul on Maddie Beard.
That's a frustration foul by Beard. The 3 not falling for her tonight.
And that's
Maddie Pike did a great job to box her out at the 3-point line. The ball hit the deck. Maddie grabs it. Beard fouls her.
And that's the 5th team foul now on Cofield. That's going to send Oneida to the line for the rest of the quarter.
Pike going to shoot 2 to build this 6-point lead, hopefully.
At the line, Maddie Pike. First shot up. Just off. Gracie Davis has checked back in the game, giving Madison Jackson. Maddie Beard.
Beard's got 3. They got to take her out. They know they need her in the 4th. Don't want to risk a 4th foul.
1:18 left in the third quarter.
Second shot is up and good. Lily Wright brings it up for the Lady Jackets. She crosses midcourt. It gives to Lily Claire Lau. Now over to Gracie Davis. 3-point attempt. Hits the glass, no good. Rebound by number 22, Madison Jackson. And they're going to get Maddie for the foul there. That will send Coalfield to the line.
A little bit anxious there. Pike saw the ball, and she just could not resist. Got a reach-in foul. Not much of one, but it's called. Yep. We got to stay out of those situations because Coalfield can catch back up quick going to the foul line.
Lily Claire Lau's first shot at the foul line is no good.
Can I say it again? Do I say it again? They
Absolutely.
can catch up quick going to the foul line. If she's going to miss it, I'm going to say it.
And she does, so say it. Or don't, that's okay. Ellie West.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
He said it. If you're Oneida right here, I almost try to run as much clock off as you can. You get the ball back at the quarter.
Tinley Jeffers to give to Maddie Pike. Now Ellie West. Gives to Tinley Jeffers.
Uh-oh.
Tries to give to Kendall Duncan. Just a little miscommunication, goes out of bounds. It's a turnover.
Tinley did not look comfortable out there with the basketball.
No, she didn't.
She was trying to get it cross court to someone, and there was just miscommunication. That's too bad. You have a 7-point lead, 35 seconds left before the fourth quarter, and you just wanted to try to get a chance to build on that lead, not give Coalfield another opportunity.
Emerson Nichols checked in for Izzy McDaniel for the Lady Jackets. She gives to Lily Wright. Maddie Pike Garner screen from Davis.
Wright lowering that shoulder a little bit.
Gracie Davis over to Lily Claire Lau from the foul line. Shoots a shot, no good. Tinley Jeffers gets the rebound.
Plenty of time, 12 seconds left.
Absolutely.
10 seconds, 8. We got to go.
Ellie West. Near midcourt. Kendall Duncan, corner three. Just off. And that's the end of the third quarter. We're going into the fourth. Lady Indians have the lead, but nothing is safe in this basketball game. Score currently, Oneida Lady Indians 31, Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets 24.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
We're back here on the IH Sports Network. It's the fourth quarter here at Richard D. I can't see that last name.
Richard D. Pinkel Gymnasium.
Yep.
That one.
Harriman High School. There's a goalpost blocking my way.
I got you.
Oneida Lady Indians begin the fourth quarter with possession.
Coalfield back with their starters. Oneida, nearly all their starters. They sub out Zachary for Pike.
And Tinley Jeffers is in for Kendall Duncan.
Careful.
Larissa Jones has it. She'll drive into the paint. Ball just gets loose. Cameron Stiltner kicks back out. The kick back out to Cameron Stiltner. She'll take the three-point shot just off. Lily Claire Lau gets the rebound.
They got numbers.
The feed to Maddie Beard off the glass for two.
That was a nice find by Lily Claire Lau. Beard waiting for it on the backside block.
Cameron Stiltner takes the three from the corner and drains it.
She just missed one, but she was wide open. She shot it again.
Lily Claire Lau's going to take that same three-point corner, but it won't go off. Ellie West brings it up for the Lady Indians.
Second largest lead of the game for Oneida. They got it up to 8 with 7 to play.
What's the largest?
9.
Not far off. Larissa Jones tries to get to Maddie Pike. Maddie Beard takes the three-point shot after the steal. It's off. Ellie West grabs the rebound.
Great rebound by Ellie.
We just need to be a little patient here.
Have Cameron Stiltner bringing it up.
Again, Oneida has the ability to be patient here.
Cameron Stiltner, guarded by Wright, gives to Larissa Jones.
Timeout, Marv West.
We're going to take the same. We'll be back right after this.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
We're back here on the IH Sports Network after the Farm Bureau Home, Auto, Life, and Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118.
Testiness has overflowed into the stands as we now have an ejection. We'll not name names.
Nope.
It was on the Oneida side.
Do you expect anything less?
Nope.
Oh, we should have had the bet we had the other night, Bo.
It's all right.
Yeah, we didn't.
Got to quit turning it over.
That's
Got to
exactly
quit
right.
throwing it away.
Lily Wright draws the foul as she goes up for the shot.
I believe it's going to go against No, it is not. It's going to go against Jeffers. That's just her first, sending right to the line.
Expect plenty of that right there, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wright's going to put her head down and go.
First foul shot is good.
She's going to will her team back into this.
Jones going to come out. Duncan replaces her.
But we're self-inflicting ourselves with our own wounds. The last couple of trips, couple of turnovers that are just unnecessary.
Absolutely.
The second foul shot good as well.
Here comes a little press.
6.
Little 2-2-1 press. Got to get it across the line.
Fires it deep to Maddie Pike.
There we go. Bring it out.
She'll drive back in. Shot blocked.
It stays Oneida's.
Went out of bounds just on the baseline.
Off the block of Davis.
Maddie real ambitious. Backed it out and then went hard against two bigs. Love the desire. Got to be a little bit heady here.
Stiltner gives to West on the inbound. West against Lau. Drives in, puts it up. It's good for 2.
That's a great take by Ellie West.
She's got the mismatch against Lau. She's got to take it.
Lily Wright setting up an offense here. Gives to Emerson Nichols. Now Lily Claire Lau. Back to Nichols.
Oneida up 8. This is danger territory for Cofield if they don't get a basket.
Gracie Davis puts up a shot. It's no good.
Goes to Oneida.
Out of bounds possession. Goes to the Lady Indians.
Yep.
Davis missed a point-blank layup, guys. Nobody in her face. Wow.
What's the trap?
There it is. Ellie West gives to Timmy Jeffers. Now fires deep down to Maddie Pike. The give to Kendall Duncan.
Smart.
Don't get trapped. Give to Timmy Jeffers, back to Duncan. Ellie West, deep three-point attempt. Just off. Kendall Duncan gets the rebound and puts it back for 2.
Kendall Duncan has had an enormous night for the Lady Indians. 11 points, 9 boards.
Oh, I got gum on my shirt from the table. Maddie Beard shoots the three-point attempt. It's no good.
Give her their double-double. John L's a happy uncle right now.
There it is, wide open underneath.
Timmy Jeffers. Ooh, just off Lily Claire Lau. But Maddie Pike comes in to tie up and force the jump ball.
What a play.
It's just effort right now. Effort and will.
We got our largest lead of the night. I just noticed, 10-point lead.
Cofield does keep possession here with 4.5 to play off the jump ball. They're going to let that ball trickle in a while before it comes across.
Lily Wright tries to get to Lily Claire Lau. Tinley Jeffers gets her hands in the passing lane. Possession does remain with the Lady Yellow Jackets,
It's just hustle play, John.
Cofield's flat. They're not moving the way Oneida's moving. Oneida wants it more right now.
Gracie Davis in the paint. 3 Lady Indians defenders on her. She does put it off the glass for 2. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Cofield. We'll take the same. We'll be back right after this.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
We want to welcome you back here on the IH Sports Network as we come out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life and Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. You phone 423-569-5118.
John, looking at this quarter, it's a 7-6 score right now between Oneida and Coalfield, but Coalfield is 2 of 6 and 0 of 3 from deep in this quarter.
Oneida, we talked about it. They beat Coalfield in every quarter. Turnover.
There's a steal. Maddie Beard attempts the 3. Just rattles out. Gracie Davis gets the rebound and the putback for 2. That lead's cut down to 6. 4 minutes left to play. The trap from the Coalfield Lady Jackets forces the turnover and 1 basket for Lily Claire Lau as things are quickly turning towards Coalfield.
And she's fouled, going to the foul line. So this thing just disintegrated on Oneida in 20 seconds.
The foul's against Stiltner. Timeout called by Oneida.
We're going to take the same. We'll be back right after this.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
We're back here on the IH Sports Network. Farm Bureau Home Auto Life and Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. And gentlemen, we just saw Oneida's lead be cut from 8 to 4 in a matter of 20 seconds.
And could possibly be cut to single digits here after the free throw from Lily Claire Lau.
It's already in single digits.
Or single possession, I apologize.
Lily Claire Lau at the line and 1. Basket is good. It's cut down to 3. As Bo said, it's a 1-possession game. There's that trap once again. This time they get around it. Cameron Stiltner crosses midcourt for the Lady Indians. Gives to Tinley Jeffers. Now to Kendall Duncan. Fires it over to Ellie West. Going to reset the offense here.
Yeah, it's ratcheted up now.
Man defense from Coalfield.
Coalfield's playing
Gives to
differently.
Tinley Jeffers. Up off the glass. Draws the foul. Shot is no good. But
I believe it's going to go against Lily Claire Lau. That's her second.
Yeah, Coalfield was flat-footed, playing like they had already lost 30 seconds ago on game clock time. Up 10 was Oneida, and then it all flipped. And now they're playing like they're in this thing, and they are.
First foul shot is up and good for Tinley Jeffers.
How big is that by the freshman? In a 3-point game for the region championship on the line, she steps up there and nails it.
Jones subs in for Pike.
Second shot from Tinley Jeffers is up and good as well.
Remember those 2 free throws, guys. 3:30 left to play in this one. 40-35, Oneida leads.
Lily Wright has it for the Lady Jackets. Gives to Gracie Davis. Back to Lily Wright. Slow, methodical offense here for the Lady Jackets. Fires to Emerson Nichols in the corner. Drives in, puts it up. No good. Tinley Jeffers gets the board. And Ellie West fires up ahead to Kendall Duncan. The feed to Larissa Jones. She puts it up. No good.
They're going to call a walk on Jones.
Wow. I thought Jones was going to the foul line to shoot 2.
I agree.
Regardless, huge in the favor of Coalfield.
Had a 2-on-1. The one was right for Coalfield, and she did her job. That's an over in the back. She is, oh my goodness, I'm about to lose my mind.
Nichols.
Great hustle, Tinley Jeffers.
Tinley gets the hands in there. Possession remains with the Lady Yellow Jackets, but great job to get in that lane, Tinley Jeffers. Emerson Nichols has it for the Jackets. She gives to Lily Wright. Gives it to Maddie Beard. Into the hands of Cameron Stiltner. The pass intended for Nichols goes.
It's got to be a foul. That's got to be a foul. There it is.
There's a foul from Maddie Beard.
It's going to be 4 on Beard.
Checking in for the Lady Yellow Jackets, number 4, Izzy McDaniel. Gives Nichols a break.
Got to get the ball in here for sure.
2 minutes 40. Inbound goes to Larissa Jones. Up against Beard. She tries to put up shot blocked, but
and
the foul is called.
5. Beard's done.
Jones got the ball on the inbounds. She faked the handoff to West. Above the three-point line, she turned that shoulder toward the goal, and she went hard. And then she sprung off the floor. We know she can jump. She had the momentum, and she got fouled from behind. She'll shoot 2.
Madison Jackson comes in to replace Maddie Beard.
Need both of them.
2, yeah, both are huge here.
No pressure, but sink them.
First one up, and
nothing
good.
but the bottom.
She made the hard one, guys.
And you've got a beast down low going to try to go up against 4 Coalfield defenders to rebound it on a miss.
Tinley Jeffers. Second one good as well, however.
Unneeded.
2 minutes, 35 seconds.
42-35 Oneida. What a game.
Lily Wright. Give to Lily Claire Lau. Tries to drive in against 3 defenders. Lily Wright also trying to drive in. Gracie Davis gets the give, and the foul's going to be called.
Davis has been a beast for Coalfield in this fourth quarter.
She has.
She's been the go-to for them. Jeffers had great position, but right at the last moment, she dropped that hand and got the foul called. She just needs to stay straight up. If she makes it, you tip your cap and go play defense.
Grace Davis' first shot rims in.
Hit nearly every part of the rim before it dropped.
And she, too, makes the hard one.
She does.
Second one up and good as well.
Here comes that press again.
That leads back down to, back where it was at 5. Ellie West.
Just straight down the sideline, breaks that one.
Kendall Duncan.
And a reach on right. Yep. And that is Coalfield's 4th now. 2:14 to play. Oneida's going to the line from here on out.
In case you're wondering, they're only showing Oneida with 3 team fouls.
That's correct.
So 2 to give.
1 to give.
1 to give, I'm sorry. You're exactly right, Bo.
Ellie West. Inbound goes to Stiltner.
Just stand back there for 10.
Cross midcourt.
Looked like a shove.
Stiltner.
2 hands.
All around. Yep. And they're going to get Izzy McDaniel there. As Bo said, 2 hands.
I mean, she fouled her 20 seconds earlier. I'm not sure if that was intentional, if that's the game they're playing. They're trying to shorten it, trying to get to the foul line.
Guys, this is a key stat here as Stiltner goes to the line. Well, I'll give it to you as soon as she shoots this one.
Shot is up and good.
Oneida 63% on the season on free throw shooting. Tonight, 10 of 13, 77%.
Stiltner's second shot up and good as well.
Big free throws.
Lily Wright up against Duncan. Give to Lily Claire Lau. Tries to get it back to Wright.
Good defense by Duncan.
Tipped, remains in the hands of Lily Claire Lau. Lily Wright over to, Madison Jackson. Back to Lily Wright.
Just not giving any drive lanes right now.
Lau's going to take the three-point attempt. No good. Ellie West with the rebound. Minute 30 left in this ball game. As they're going to get McDaniels with the reach in.
West single-handedly destroyed the press right there with the take up the floor, and then she just held up above the top of the key and said, come get me.
That's the second time she's done that in a row too, John.
She may not have put many points on the board to this point. She's got 4, but wow, what a floor leader she's been tonight.
Her first shot is no good. Number 21, Addie Carson checks in for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
McDaniel and Jackson come out.
Second shot up, no good from Ellie West. Lily Wright gets the board.
Got to stop her on the
foul
drive.
shot. Falls up, no good. Larissa Jones gets the board. Now Cameron Stiltner
Smart.
brings it across. Slows things down. And they're going to get Wright with that one. Or maybe Lau.
It's Wright. That's 4 on Wright.
1:11 left to play in this thing. Oneida has a 7-point lead. You want to build on it. We missed a couple opportunities there at the foul line just moments ago. Love to build on this thing. Put it away.
First shot up and good.
Stiltner got knocked to the floor about 2 minutes ago in game time. One of the Cofield players offered to help her up, and she would have none of it. And she kept shaking her hand, and I think I read her lips. She said, not tonight.
And second one's up and good as well. Minute 10 left to play. Gracie Davis gives to Emerson Nichols. Three-point attempt is off. Tinley Jeffers gets the board, gives to Stiltner, now to West. Oneida, less than a minute to play.
Right, can't foul.
Things down. Stiltner, give to Jeffers. Way back out there to Kendall Duncan. As there's the foul from Emerson Nichols.
Going to put Duncan at the line. That's Nichols' second.
All right, 47 seconds left to play. Clayton, push that button.
No.
No?
Already.
All right. We're going to say something's brewing here. Bo approved it. Blame him. As the first foul shot from Kendall Duncan. Something's brewing. Big South Fork Brewery. Pouring the spirit of Scott County. We're going to say something's brewing here as we're close.
Jimmy Barna, we apologize. This game's been so close all game long. We were afraid to jinx it, but something is brewing. Oneida leads by 10 as we go to a break.
We'll take a break here. We'll be back right after this.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
We're back here on the IH Sports Network, coming out of the Farm Bureau Home, Auto, Life, and Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. You phone 423-569-5118. 10-point lead for the Lady Indians. 46 seconds left to play here in this one.
The Lady Indians wearing the black uniforms tonight. I may wear them the rest of the season, guys. I don't know.
Coalfield Lady Jackets with possession. Lau brings it up, drives into the paint, easy lane to the basket, and one.
One thing Coach told them over there when they took the timeout, no fouls, guys. We're up 10. No fouls, and we'll shoot free throws and walk out of here with this thing.
That's on Jeffers. That's her third.
But what do? We foul on a make.
And the and one is complete. 3-point play. Stiltner, big heave up ahead to Ellie West. In the trap, that's a steal, but the foul is called.
And that is on right, and
that's her
gone.
fifth.
She's done. District Player of the Year is fouled out.
Coach is going to ask her to stay out there for a few
No, they're
minutes.
saying it's her fourth.
Okay.
Oh, no, there he goes. He says it's 5.
Coach knows he's got a minute or so to replace her. He's telling her to stay out.
Should only get 20 seconds. Yep. Here comes Madison Jackson onto the floor for Wright.
And the Oneida student section is in force tonight behind the Lady Indians bench, and they're getting their money's worth tonight, guys.
Ellie West's first foul shot up and good.
They left disappointed in the district championship last week, but they have gotten revenge tonight.
Second shot up and good as well.
Atta girl.
As the student section starts the tomahawk chop. 25 seconds left on that clock. Lau working around, gives it to Emerson Nichols.
They're killing time. They need shots.
Lily Claire Lau up against Jones. Fires it over. Now over to Addie Carson. She puts up the three. It's off. Lily Claire Lau gets the rebound.
Man, Lily Claire Lau has been an absolute beast on the boards as a guard tonight.
And she
That's another and one right there.
Gets an offensive rebound and jumps back into Jones. Gets the foul called. Smart play.
It's very smart.
And she gets the foul call, makes the bucket, going to the foul line.
Three-point play is good.
Timeout Coalfield.
We're gonna take the same. We'll be back right after this.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Back here on the IH Sports Network after the Farm Bureau Home, Auto, Life, and Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. 8 seconds, 8.8 to be exact. Oneida up by 6.
With the ball.
You get it in, you make your free throws, and this thing should be over.
That's it. You got to just make your free
said
throws.
than done.
Absolutely it is, but make your free throws.
And if you can't get it in, we should have a timeout to
we
use,
have
right?
one. We have one to use.
Kendall Duncan. The inbound does go to West. She gets in. She crosses midcourt.
I can't believe they let it go.
Down. Kendall Duncan back over to West. That's it. The Oneida Lady Indians are Region 2A champions.
And
what a game here this evening.
Congratulations, Coach West. Congratulations, Lady Indians. We will be home Saturday night.
Your final score, Oneida Lady Indians 49, Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets 43.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Your final.
Welcome to the Danny King Lumber Post Game. Danny King Lumber, offering retail and wholesale lumber. Phone 423-569-1430. Danny King Lumber.
I didn't do it. You can't prove I did.
Somewhere Kevin Akers is losing his mind.
Well, your final score this evening, Oneida Lady Indians 49, Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets 43. The Oneida Lady Indians are officially the Region 2A champions. We welcome you here to the Danny King Lumber post-game report. Danny King Lumber, great people, great prices. Phone 569-1430. Gentlemen, what a game here tonight for the Region 2A championship.
Yeah, they're handing out all tournament team right now.
Hardware.
A couple of young ladies from Harriman and Oakdale already named. I didn't catch those. We've got Emerson Nichols out there for Coalfield, along with Lily Claire Lau and Lily Wright. And now here comes your all-tournament team from Oneida.
Here comes Kendall Duncan. How you feeling right now, John L?
Well deserved.
Nice job.
And Larissa Jones as well gets all tournament team nods.
Also from Oneida,
Cameron Stiltner gets it as well.
And the region tournament MVP is Ellie West.
And Ellie West walks away with the region tournament MVP. Here, all three seniors named to the all-region team as well. Kendall Duncan, great nods to them. Also to all members of the all-region team. Congratulations to all those young ladies out there. Let's continue on with the Danny King Lumber post-game report as we look at our post-game statistics. Bo Kidd.
Let's take a look at those. First off, for Coalfield, 14 of 49 from the floor for 28.5%. 3 of 26 from deep tonight was Coalfield, just 11%. 12 of 19 from the free throw line, 63%. A trio of Lady Jackets in there for double figures tonight, led by Lily Wright with 13 points, 4 boards, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Lily Claire Lau, 12 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals. 11 points, 4 boards, 2 steals for Gracie Davis. 7 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals for Maddie Beard. That is the only scores that Coalfield had tonight. Nichols, McDaniel, Carson, and Jackson all held scoreless. For the Lady Indians, 14 of 32 from the floor for 44%. 5 of 10 from 3 for 50%. But 16 of 22 from the charity stripe for nearly 73%. Another trio of Lady Indians scoring double figures tonight. Kendall Duncan, a double-double tonight, 12 points, 10 boards, 11 points, 3 boards, 3 assists for Cameron Stiltner, 10 points, 5 boards for Larissa Jones. Ellie West, 6 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. 4 points, 2 boards for Elizabeth Zachary. 2 points, 7 rebounds off the bench tonight for Tinley Jeffers. 4 points and a rebound for Maddie Pike. Oneida, 32 total rebounds, out-rebounding Coalfield by 11 on the evening. They had 6 offensive rebounds and 15 turnovers. Oneida led this thing from 5 minutes in till the end of the game as the Lady Indians come away with the 7th region title under the tenure of Marv West.
Fantastic. Total team effort, and they did what we said they had to do, Bo. They locked in early, and they didn't turn loose all game long. You know, it kind of got a little nerve-wracking there with about 2 minutes left,
yes,
and we were up 10, and they put it down to 3 in a heartbeat. In about 30 seconds, it went from 10 to 3. Oneida, all they did was take a timeout, talk about it. They got it into the seniors' hands, West. She calmed them down immensely, and then they made free throws down the end.
Don't know what to say, guys. This game was legendary. I mean, we come out here, we win the championship, long-time rivals, but the implications of this game I want to talk about. We're now 2-2 on the season against Coalfield. Am I correct in that?
That is correct.
And we have a chance at seeing them
it's
again.
It's very possible if you make a run in the state tournament, there's a chance you could see them once more. And there's also, and then you got to remember, not only the implications of that, but guess what? You now have a home game here on Saturday in Substate. You're going to host either Unaka or North Green. We'll get to that momentarily when we come around to the Helen Wood Foods out-of-town scoreboard.
But before we do that, let's take a break, and we'll come back. We'll hopefully be talking with Coach Marv West and have some superlatives after this.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Back here on the IH Sports Network as we continue the Danny King Lumber postgame report. As you can see, the Lady Indians, one by one, all taking a little piece of the net. Venture to say that's going to come off here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, and it'll be Coach Marv West pulling it down one last time here for a region title.
Well, while we went on that, what do you say we talk superlatives?
Absolutely.
Fine with that? All right. Let's talk superlatives here. First of all, we're going to go for
Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op play of the game.
Sounds good with me. The Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op play of the game. Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op, driven to serve, located at 17451 Alberta Street in Oneida.
Let's see what we got going here. Clayton's going to give us some replays here.
No, he's not, he says.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
All right, we'll just have to think about it.
Fire him.
That's all right. John L., I think you know as much as I do around where some of that's going to go to. There's multiple plays in this ball game that you could probably take a look at. But in my mind, it was the icing on the cake there late when we broke through a press and there was a backdoor cut. Kendall Duncan went to the far side. That backdoor cut down to, I believe it was Larissa Jones. She didn't finish it off, but she got fouled and went and hit 2 free throws. That sort of sealed the deal. That's where Oneida started hitting all their free throws. And, again, we talked about it. They were a 63% free throw shooting team going into this game, and they buried 16 of 22 tonight for over 77%. That was monstrous this ball game.
And I'm good with that. And this is going to sound a little bit biased, but it was also Kendall was able to get an offensive rebound there late with a stick back, and that was, able to keep our lead intact. That was another big play. But, yeah, I'm good with that being the play.
Yeah, but it's good that we don't care about John L's opinion.
Exactly.
I do.
Exactly.
No doubt about it.
I'm messing with you, John L., of course. All right, let's take a look at the Trophy Masters Hustle Award. Over 20 years serving our community. The phone, 569-8817. Trophy Masters Hustle Award.
Guys, the Trophy Masters Hustle Award is going to one of those seniors tonight. Cameron Stiltner had an excellent night for the Lady Indians. She finishes the night, I believe it was 3 of 5 from the floor. She buried all 4 of her free throws, finished the night with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal in 26 minutes. If you remember, went out early, got that shoulder dinged up, went out, came out, got it worked on real quick. She got back in the game real quick, and she gritted it out for 26 minutes tonight. Cameron Stiltner, what a job.
She was locked in, and she got a little perturbed.
Yes, she did.
And she
you like
she
that
went
fire.
to work. She
like
went
that
to work.
fire.
Yep, absolutely. Those seniors on this team, congratulations, congratulations. And this little net cutting ceremony they're doing, that's awesome. You just never know when you're going to be able to do this again. You don't take this for granted. Coach West, last time, maybe doing this, we hope he gets to cut down a sub-stake net as well.
That'd be great.
But anyway, you don't want to take any of these opportunities for granted. Congratulations all around.
Coach Jason Pike just got done taking a turn. Now my father, Coach Devlin Markham, climbing up that ladder.
I love it.
Real quick, before we get to the end, let's really quickly do the First National Bank Player of the Game. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC, thank you to them for helping us, supporting us with financially with all of these postseason broadcasts. Real quick, First National Bank Player of the Game.
Guys, First National Bank Player of the Game, I don't think there's a question. You can look at a number of names. Guys, it's Kendall Duncan. That sophomore came out tonight to play, and she came out early and with a purpose. 4 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 4 from deep, buried 1 of 2 of her free throws tonight, finishes the night 12 points, 10 boards tonight for a double-double and assist as well. Played 29 and a half minutes of this game, and she earned every single second of it. First National Bank Player of the Game, Kendall Duncan. John, I don't think there's much else. I mean, I know you got plenty you can say about her, but I'll tell you one thing right now. Watching that young lady play tonight was special.
It was. I'm glad to be here. Wow. Just happy for her, happy for this team. And, it's all about legacy here at Oneida. And her mom played for this Lady Indians team, and her mom was part of a couple of region championships as well. So it's just great. A great night all around for the Lady Indians, all in all, and just looking forward to Saturday night. And if you're at home listening, you're still with us, please come out Saturday night. Fill that gym to the brim with orange and white, and let's make some noise. We're looking for more. This team, there's no doubt in my mind that they can get some more Saturday night.
So we know you cannot see it. Again, we want to apologize for that, but the net is officially off of the rim. Coach Marv West has taken his last cut of it. He was wearing it around his neck for a minute, but it is now around the neck of the region tournament MVP, Ellie West, over there. Just what a night. What a night for these Lady Indians. What a night for Coach Marv West, winning how many region championships
That's
is that?
His seventh.
Seventh region championship here tonight. We hope to talk with him here in a minute, but for now we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with more of the Danny King Lumber postgame report after this.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coach Marv West is making his way up. I believe we're actually just going to wait for him. He's almost here. We're going to do a quick little interview with Coach Marv West. Should I say champion Coach Marv West?
Oh, that feels good. Region champion.
Dude, you don't know how good that feels.
Hey, I seen some smiles down there.
Dang right.
I seen a tear or two.
If anybody would have said that we were going to win a region championship this year at the start of the year, this summer, nobody would have believed them. Oh man, that's a good one.
Coach, you came out. Your girls were hot early. There's no doubt about it.
Dang, Kendall Duncan wants the ball.
I'd give her the ball. There's
you
no
think?
doubt about it. 12 points, 10 boards tonight for Kendall. Finishes with a double-double. But it was 10 of 16 from the floor in the first half. You were 4 of 4 from deep in the first half. You got the lead with 5 minutes to go in the first half and never relinquished. Well, with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, I apologize.
I talked with the coaches before the game. I said, we've not shot well the first half at all against them in all 3 games. I said, we saw the ball go through the other night against Oakdale. I'm hoping that we got that confidence, to keep doing it. And we did, man. We were finding each other. They were face guarding Ellie, and these others stepped up. I mean, I don't know what to say. We've just had so many kids step into roles this year. And it started at Hampton last year. I felt like Kendall and Elizabeth and Maddie grew up.
Yes.
And I knew what I had from them. Didn't know what I had from number 15, Tinley Jeffers, though.
It's fun. I know.
Coach, from this perspective, from my perspective, for 3+ quarters, y'all held a lead. You held a lead from 5 minutes into the first quarter. But in that second half, this Coalfield team wasn't moving the way that we're used to seeing them move. You all I think you took the wheel from them a little bit.
I think they were doubting what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, they were not.
He was doing some good things, flash in the middle, and, they hit it a few times, and then we started stepping back a little better. But we did a great job of shifting the zone to where their best players were, and that was our key to beating them. We're not going to match that man-to-man for a whole game with them. We can play it in spurts here and there. But for us to beat them, this zone has been huge.
You limited the drive.
Yep, that's
off the bounce, especially.
You got to keep 15 and 30 out of the paint,
and you did a great job of that.
We did.
I know so Davis got hers, and she really put them on her back there toward the end.
She's a tough player, but I wanted somebody else. If we're going to get beat by them, don't let 3, 15, and 30 beat us.
You did a great job tonight, Coach. I know this is special. Just what do you want to say? What do you want to say to?
Well, I don't want to say too much because I might get emotional, but I do want to just these seniors deserve this. They've worked their tails off for several years. They've put up with me for several years. We went to AA. Nobody gave us a chance to do anything there. We finished third the first year, fourth the second year in the district tournament. Like I said, went up to Hampton last year, gave them all they wanted. Year before, beat South Green at South Green. But came into this year, I knew what I had with those older ones, and they wanted it. They're clicking at the right time. We're sharing the ball. We're so unselfish, so happy for each other when they do well. And it's just what you want out of a team. They get along off the court. Everything has come together for them, and I hope so bad we put it together for one more night Saturday, and let's get a trip to the borough.
And you know who you're facing, I'm guessing.
North Green, right?
They lose to UNACA in overtime tonight, so you'll host North Green here on Saturday.
And that's the ones that they beat us their freshman year.
They did.
So we're gonna have to bring it, obviously, but anytime you get this far in the season, you're meeting somebody good. You're not meeting some team that's average.
So now I'm sure you let the girls enjoy it tonight. Right back to work tomorrow.
Well, we're going to watch some film. I'm going to try to clip up some stuff on North Green. That way they can see. We're not just going to sit down and watch a whole game. I'm going to try to get some stuff ready for them. And we're going to do a lot of shooting. We're going to let them rest their legs tomorrow. Because we've had 2 tough games. We've had 2 games where, most of them didn't hardly leave the court. So let's get our legs under us. And then let's go through what it's going to take to beat North Green Friday, and then we play Saturday. We can't have a practice where we're just all over each other the next 2 days. It's all about prep. If we aren't doing it yet, then we're not going to magically do it Saturday. But we're doing some good things.
Love it. Coach, any final words?
No, I think you got 3 that want to talk again. They're
on.
Getting all this publicity.
Bring them on.
And the first day I sent them up, they just kind of looked at me. Ellie didn't, but the other 2 did. And then now they're wanting to.
If this is part of the recipe, Coach, keep them coming.
You're dang right. Just like today, I had some people offer to feed the team after school, and the girls said no. They've got certain things they want to eat. We're sticking with that stuff.
Whatever it takes, right?
I may be a little superstitious.
Hey, it's all right.
And they are too.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank y'all.
Congratulations, Coach.
As our 3 seniors step up, Ellie West. Oh, gosh. Cameron Stilner, Larissa Jones, guys. I mean, you came in, you had a plan. We talked about it 2 nights ago when you came up. You came in with a plan. You came out hot early. Again, just like I talked to Coach West about. You finished the first half 10 of 16 from the floor. You were 62% from the floor. You were a perfect 4 for 4 from 3. You had the lead from 5 minutes into the game, or with 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. You held the lead the rest of the time. What was different about this time around compared to the district championship just 2 weeks ago?
The refs, honestly. I thought the refs played fair for the most part. I definitely think that had a big factor to do. And I definitely think the fans helped tonight. That got us. But also I don't think that we let anything get to our heads. We held our composure, and, we gave them heck.
Ellie, it took you a little while to get going tonight offensively, but you had a lot of people step up around you. You were still a floor general, no doubt about it. But, when you finally got that first one to go through in the second half, what changed in your mind?
Nothing really changed. I was already just so proud of everybody else out there. It didn't really matter to me, the points. But when I hit that, it just really got me going more. And then everybody else just kept hitting the rest of the game, and it just kind of fired me up.
Larissa, Down low, of course, you continued to battle down low. You were getting banged on. Both of you went out with shoulders at one point. I was a little worried. Did you come out with yours? I don't remember if you came out of the game after you got yours. I didn't think you did. But, you both battled through. Ellie, you were beat to death tonight. Both of you all were getting beaten, banged up. Guys, this is a physical game. What was going through your mind down low whenever you were having to go up against Davis and Beard every single time down on the block?
I was kind of hoping that, one, it would go in, and then two, that they would call the foul.
Guys, this has been a phenomenal season. It's my fourth year. You're my first group that I went all the way through with, and I've loved watching and loved being with you guys. It's your senior year. Now you've got a home sub-state game here on Saturday against North Green. What do you have to have for your mindset to come out successful and get that trip to Murfreesboro?
We just got to keep our heads in the game just like we did tonight. Our defense has to be solid, and I think we're all pretty ready for North Green since how they did us freshman year, so we're ready.
I think we need a big fan base. It's a home game. We haven't seen a home game in 4 years, so definitely come out there and support us. I think will help us tremendous. I think holding our defense like we did tonight, no dumb breakdowns, just give it all we got.
Anything? The net looks good. I love seeing the net. I love it.
Yeah, favorite part.
Guys, congratulations. Let's see you again on Saturday, and let's hope we're talking to you about another win.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Guys, we'll take a break, come back here with our final thoughts here right after this.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Back here on the IH Sports Network, continuing the Danny King Lumber postgame report, we're going to take a look at the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. This week, Helenwood Foods has 24 packs, 12-ounce cans, Pepsi products, $12.99, and chicken tenders, $3.99 a pound. Bo, what are we looking at with the out-of-town scoreboard?
Guys, we're going to take a look at it, and we know, once again, we've already stated it, our opponent will be North Green, as North Green falls tonight to Oneida in overtime, 63-61. Also, with less than a minute to play, Van Buren County leading Copper Basin 70-63 down in Region 3. Region 4, it's Gordonsville and Jackson County in an absolute battle. Gordonsville leading Jackson County 35-33. That's in the fourth quarter. That's your single A. That's who's going to be seeing in sub-state. The question is just where's everybody going? We know where Region 1 and Region 2 are going. Coalfield going to take off and head to Unaka. Oneida, they're going to host North Green on Saturday at 7 o'clock.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know how many people listening out there, or how many sub-states have you all been involved with in that Oneida gymnasium? But it's special. It's just a different feel, and that place should be racked, stacked, and packed to the rafters. That's what we need. That's what we're hoping for. Let that thing be loud and proud come Saturday night for these young ladies who are very deserving of all our support.
All right, that brings us – we're going to start to wrap things up here. Gentlemen, you have any final thoughts?
I love this. This is, again, I told the girls, this is my 4th year here, and they're my first full class that's come through, and to see them cut down nets this year, that's a little extra special for me.
It's absolutely special, and I made mention of it earlier. You don't take it for granted. Nobody on that team should take this for granted. You're a part of this. You just don't know when that opportunity will come around again, if ever. So you want to enjoy this. Coaching staff, enjoy it. Hey, before we get out of here, can we remind them that tomorrow night we're going to be back here?
Yes, we will.
For a region championship for the boys, and wouldn't it be special for both our men's and ladies teams to host sub-state? That's what's at stake here. Next week, come Saturday night, and then at Monday night, that'll be sub-state for the boys. Is that right?
Monday night is sub-state for the boys. Yeah.
Everything for the girls right now. We're celebrating for that. But tomorrow night, we got on short notice. We got to get prepared to cheer on the boys team as well. We'll have that action right here, 7 o'clock again tomorrow night. Yep.
That's right. All right, time to wrap things up here. I want to give a big thank you to everybody involved in the broadcast. Of course, John Elstrunk, color commentary, Bo Kidd, color commentary, and statistics. Clayton Posey, on-site producer this evening. Lucas Laxton, running our camera for our tape delay. Of course, always big thank yous to Greg Bond, our tech producer, Ben Garrett with the IH Sports Network. Big thank you to First National Bank footing the bill for these broadcasts so we can bring you postseason action. Gentlemen, great night tonight. This has been Jonathan Markham. Want to remind everybody to please stay safe out there. The Lady Indians walk away as the Region 2A champions. Final score, Oneida Lady Indians 49, Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets 43.